Charles Manson and the Manson Family Murders were two sets of brutal killings occurring in the late 1960s, and Charles Manson himself would become the personification of pure evil. Manson was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, 1934. He spent the majority of his childhood in reformatories for crimes such as pimping, forgery and theft. After being released in 1967 in The Summer of Love, he moved to San Francisco. With a mix of charisma, manipulation and apocalyptic ideology, he starts to gather a following, mainly of young females. Manson establishes a communal group called the Manson Family. The group settles at Spahn Ranch, just outside Los Angeles. Spahn Ranch was an abandoned movie set used to film westerns. The Manson family took over it and started to live there. It is here that Manson further developed his ideology and would talk about helter-skelter, which was a combination of doomsday ideology, the teachings about race and potential race wars, along with a heavy mix of hallucinogens and LSD. It's at this time that he still aspired to be a singer. Manson befriends and then falls out with a record producer, Terry Melcher. This further fuels Manson's resentment and perceived betrayals. His teachings become increasingly more violent as he wants to lash out against the American society and tells his family members that the idea of murder could spark a race war. On August 8, 1969, Manson sends a group of family members, including Tex Watson, Susan Atkins, Tricia Krenwinkel, and Linda Kasabian, to the former home of Melcher, which is now occupied by the actress Sharon Tate. Over a number of hours, the family members go on to brutally murder Sharon Tate, Jay Sebring and Abigail Folger, Wojtek Briskowski and Steve Parent. These were brutal and savage attacks. Sharon Tate was pregnant at the time and no mercy was shown towards her. Truly saddening. On August 9th, 1969, the LaBianca murders would follow. Leno and Rosemary LaBianca were murdered in the family home. At the crime scenes, various messages were written in the victims' bloods, such as pig, rise, death to pigs, and helter-skelter. In December 1969, Charles Manson and numerous members of the family are arrested. In court, the family members would copy Charles Manson's behaviours, carve swastikas into their foreheads, and attend the trial singing in choruses as though they was going to church. The trial and sentencing in 1970, Manson, Atkins, Krenwinkel, and Van Houten would all receive the death penalty. This was later commuted in 1972 as the US suspended capital punishment. Throughout their prison sentences, each one of them was denied parole on numerous times. It looks like they'll never get out. Charles Manson died in 2017 at the age of 83.